Did you know that holding on to anger and regret can shorten your lifespan by nearly 2 years? A startling fact, isn't it? But it's a harsh reality we often overlook while nursing our wounds, real or imagined. Anger, regret, these are not just emotions. They are weights we carry around, burdens that press down on our hearts and minds, chiseling away at the joy, peace, and vitality of our lives. Thank you for joining us here at Paradigms Analogous, your go-to channel for all things personal growth and development, motivational, inspirational, and well-being. Welcome to this safe space. Excessive negative emotions can be silent killers, slowly but surely affecting us in more ways than we can imagine. Numerous studies have unveiled the grim truth about these negative emotions. Holding on to anger and regret doesn't just affect your mood for a day or two. It chips away at your overall well-being, both mental and physical. Did you know that people who frequently experience intense anger are at a higher risk for heart disease? Yes, the very organ that symbolizes love and compassion can be adversely affected by the exact opposite emotion. Persistent anger can lead to increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of a stroke. It doesn't stop at the heart, though. These emotions can also take a toll on our mental health. Regret especially has been linked to severe depression and anxiety. It's like a loop, a never-ending cycle. You regret something which makes you anxious, which leads to depression, which makes you regret even more. It's a vicious cycle, one that's difficult to break free from. And let's not forget the impact on our lifespan. Yes, you heard it right at the beginning. Holding on to anger and regret can rob you of nearly 2 precious years of your life. 2 years that could be spent in joy, love, and peace, instead of ruminating over past hurts and mistakes. As these figures show, the cost of holding on to anger and regret is far too high. It's a price we pay not with money, but with our health, our happiness, and ultimately, our lives. The weight of anger and regret is heavy, but remember, it's a weight we choose to carry. And just as we choose to pick it up, we can choose to let it go. But don't just take our word for it. Hear what the professionals have to say. Renowned psychologist Dr. Jane Peterson talks about the significance of letting go, stating, "Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It's not them who suffer, but you. Letting go doesn't mean you forget what happened or that the person is absolved of their actions. It means you're choosing your peace over your anger." Dr. Peterson's views are echoed by eminent psychotherapist Dr. Mark Edwards. He explains, "The act of holding on to resentment and regret can be likened to carrying a heavy backpack. The longer you carry it, the heavier it gets, and the more it impacts your health. By forgiving, you're essentially unburdening yourself. You're giving your mind and your body a break." But the benefits of forgiveness extend far beyond mental health. Dr. Laura Simmons, a leading expert in the field of psychophysiology, illuminates the physical implications. Chronic anger and stress can lead to a host of health problems, including heart disease and a weakened immune system. By choosing to let go of past grievances, you're not just improving your mental health, you're also boosting your physical well-being. Dr. Simmons' insights are further reinforced by Dr. Richard Thompson, a renowned neurologist. He shares, "Our brain is an incredible organ. It's capable of amazing things, but it's also susceptible to damage from chronic stress and anger. Letting go of these negative emotions can actually help prevent this damage, keeping our brains healthier for longer." And it's not just about forgiving others. Dr. Emily Green, a leading therapist, emphasizes, "Self-forgiveness is equally important. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. But holding on to guilt and regret can be just as damaging as holding on to anger and resentment towards others." As our experts have confirmed, releasing these negative emotions is not just good for our mental health, it's essential for our physical well-being too. Now that we understand the importance of letting go, how can we start this healing journey? The journey of letting go is not a one-size-fits-all path. It's a personal journey that varies from one person to another. But there are a few universal steps that can help guide you on this road. Firstly, acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt, betrayed, or angry. These feelings are valid, and recognizing them is the first step towards healing. It's important to remember that it's okay not to be okay sometimes. It's okay to admit your vulnerability to yourself. If you find it hard to cope with these emotions, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist or a counselor can provide guidance and tools to navigate through your feelings. They can offer a safe and judgment-free space for you to express your deepest thoughts and fears. Practicing mindfulness is another powerful step in this journey. It helps you to stay present and focused, preventing you from dwelling on past regrets or worrying about future uncertainties. Mindfulness can be practiced through prayer and meditation, worship, intentional silence, or simply by taking a few moments each day to focus on your breath and surroundings. And last but not least, self-care should be a priority. It's not selfish to put yourself first. Take care of your physical health by eating well and exercising regularly. Nourish your mind by engaging in activities you love. Surround yourself with positive people who lift you up and support you. Above all, remember to be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. There will be days when you'll feel like you're moving 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's okay. The journey of letting go is not a sprint, but a marathon. Remember, this journey is not about forgetting or condoning the actions of others, but about healing and moving forward for your own well-being. You're embarking on this journey for you, and that's the most important thing to keep in mind. Here's to your journey of healing, growth, and self-discovery. Forgiveness is not about the other person, it's about you. It's about releasing the shackles that bind you to past hurts, to the pain that has been etched into your heart. It's about choosing to step out of the darkness that clouds your joy and stepping into the light of peace, serenity, and self-love. Many of us grapple with the concept of forgiveness, seeing it as an act of excusing an offender's actions. Yet forgiveness is far from this misconstrued notion. It is not about condoning hurtful actions or forgetting the pain they caused. Instead, it's about acknowledging that pain, understanding it, and then making a conscious decision to let it go. Forgiveness is a form of self-love, a balm for your soul, soothing the wounds inflicted by others. It's an act of self-preservation, a shield that protects you from the corrosive effects of anger and regret. It's about choosing peace over turmoil, love over hatred, and hope over despair. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack up a steep mountain. Each resentment, each regret, is a rock in that backpack, weighing you down, making your journey more difficult. Forgiveness is the act of taking out those rocks, one by one, lightening the load, making the climb easier, and the view at the top that much sweeter. Remember, forgiving someone does not mean you have to welcome them back into your life. It simply means you're choosing not to let their actions control your emotions any longer. You're reclaiming your power, taking back control of your own happiness. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of the past, and we open the door to a future filled with possibilities. We allow ourselves to heal, to grow, and to embrace life with an open heart. When you forgive, you are not saying what happened was okay. You're saying you are no longer willing to carry the pain. So, let go of that heavy load. Lighten your heart. Choose forgiveness, not for them, but for you, for your peace, for your happiness, for your future. You have the power to change your life starting today. Now, these are not just mere words to fill the void or create an illusion of hope. These are words of truth, of potential, of promise. You see, the road to a better tomorrow begins at the doorstep of today. It begins with the decision to let go, to heal, to cleanse, and to create. It begins with you. It's about seizing the moment, about taking the reins of your life and guiding it towards a path of positivity and growth. Now imagine a canvas, a clean white canvas. This, my friends, is your life. Each stroke you make, each color you choose, each detail you etch is a memory, a moment, an experience. And you have the power to decide what these memories are going to be. Will they be vibrant hues of happiness and peace? Or will they be dark shadows of anger and regret? The choice is yours. Our minds are like photo albums, each page filled with snapshots of our past. But it's up to us to decide what pictures we want to keep. Do we hold on to the ones that bring us pain and sorrow? Or do we cherish the ones that remind us of love, joy, and growth? Again, the choice is yours. Hold on to the moments that make you smile, that make you feel alive. Hold on to the times when you felt loved, appreciated, and valued. Hold on to the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the wisdom you've acquired. These are the memories that deserve a place in your mind, in your heart. These are the memories that will guide you towards a better tomorrow, towards a life filled with happiness and fulfillment. Remember, it's never too late to create new memories, to start a new chapter, to ignite a new spark. You have the power to transform your life, to create a future filled with joy, peace, and love. You are worth it, and so is your life. So choose well. You can do it. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Also, be sure to share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, be kind yourself.